Welcome to my channel about robotics, fischertechnik and embedded systems. The focus of this video is obviously my ESP32 right here, connected to a servo motor and a fischertechnik motor, both driven by pulse width modulation. And if you've watched last time, then you have noticed that I finally got these two to work nicely due to a rewiring of the wires, obviously. I also noted that the motors using the algorithm that is provided are not driven by speed but by angle of rotation, but now they do nothing, while nothing has changed in the hardware side or in the software side. So I'm going to use an oscilloscope to see whether there indeed nothing has changed with signal, voltage, etc. And therefore I will change to screencast. This is the situation as it was last time, except that the motors don't do anything. This is just a node to rotate, no rotation, and then something is here which I didn't notice before. 5 volts, and I'm using 3.3 volts. However, last time it did work. Maybe not as fast as it should or could have been, maybe under 5 volts, but it did work. How about the signals from the oscilloscope? And then it is obvious to see that the yellow line on top is the ground, then the blue line which gives 3.3 volts, and then the purple line gives the pulse width modulation. The bottom line is not connected. So what could this be? Because everything is connected, signals are being given. I honestly cannot tell. Maybe time to do other stuff, but I actually do not want to do that because something is happening and I don't know what. I also reset the power, disconnecting the voltage and USB line over here and reconnecting, and it didn't work. So something must have changed anyway, but what? Since neither of the motors show any sign of functionality, I've decided to put the fischertechnik motor to the test by connecting them to the, or this motor at least, to the power supply from fischertechnik. That shows a very nice progress in functionality. This is 9 volts, that is 3.3 volts. Maybe that is the problem. Another thing that I now notice is that the pulse width modulation signal has gone significantly higher. I don't know if the disconnection of the fischertechnik motor has anything to do with that, but we'll soon find out by reconnecting it. And yes, the signal has now changed. So that's one thing. But the motor does work. So I have to find somewhere else. Maybe just disconnect this motor altogether and concentrate and focus on the servo motor, the SG90. But where to find and where to look for, that's another question. And it looks like that voltage was the culprit. So I have now first of all read in the manual of the ESP that it does give 5 volts. And this is the exit of the 5 volts. Then in the README of the software it says 5 volts to the servo motor. So I rerouted here the wiring to the 5 volts and you see what it does. So 3.3 volts was not enough. It is now clearly functional. And that raises the question, how about this motor? That is strange. So once again, this should not happen, but it does. So let's keep it disconnected for a while. That motor is the most important. That one seems to work anyway. Let's get back to monitoring. And is it comparable? Going down in value, going clockwise. And further, negative value, still clockwise. But now it's going counterclockwise and still, yeah, because it's counting up again towards 0. And now it is going up and indeed counterclockwise. Which means that the whole culprit was the voltage. And to show the oscilloscope is this. But this is the most valuable of everything. So yeah, it does work, actually, given the right voltage, which is very nice. Which also means that the schematics has to be changed with the servo motor and the fischertechnik motor both going to the 5 volts and no longer 3.3 volts. Big change. But the fischertechnik motor still has not been reconnected. Well, for a reason, once again. Let's see if the behavior is different. Anything? Nope, no difference at all. More disturbing than helpful. Anyway, glad it works again. Thanks to change of voltage. Thanks for watching. If you like this video, please do subscribe to my channel, give the video a thumbs up, click the bell for notification. You can also follow me via X or Twitter and Instagram. And you can support my channel via PayPal, Ko-fi and by joining me on Patreon. Please also take a look at my website, which is listed under the video. This is going to be continued. For now, have a great day, stay safe, take care, bye.